Good morning, everyone. Filling in this morning for Roger, Canadian Drone Hub. He's out and about doing his thing, and we wish that he could get all of the videos he wants to get because it's really is it's great for him to get out and about and do what he's got to do. So, having said that, I guess what we'll do is I'm going to finish setting up here so that we can see who's out and about and wants to join us. So let me send out some invites. Not much going on here. It's bright and sunny, but cold, cold, cold. It's like 28 degrees. So it's not the greatest weather to fly in, but you know what? Any weather, if you want to fly, get out and do it because it you just never know. Just never know how much time we have or what's going on in our lives and what's going on in your life. So you guys give me just a minute here to finish setting things up. And then I can be with you guys. And so I'm going to forward this to, I know that Paul Hodges is out flying this morning, I'm pretty sure. He had several real estate jobs to do, and so that keeps him kind of busy. So, and I'm sure Roger's probably out and about. And so you might be flying as well. I know he was itching to go flying. So yeah, we're just gonna see who is out and about, who's not. Um, See what everybody's up to. Um, but yeah, it's 9:40 a.m. here. Let me send out a few right there. And we'll see. If anybody pops in, it might be a short morning. Maybe people are out doing what they want to do, huh? Hey, Jackson RC, how you doing? WTF Mike. Mike, you want me to send you a link? I usually works better when I send one just specifically to you. Okay, we'll send it. I sent out a bunch with a whole bunch of people in it, but evidently it doesn't, for some reason, doesn't come through to you. So I'm going to send it to you directly. There you go, Mike. Should be, it's on its way. I'm going to send one to. Okay, I think I've got everybody covered now. And if you didn't get one and you normally come on, let me know. Or because I'm sending out a whole bunch at once and then I'm having to fill in with those people that just didn't get one for some reason. Hey, Corey. I'm going to. Good to have you here this morning, Corey. I know that you're probably, I don't know if you got the kiddies this morning or what's going on, but yeah. So, yeah, it's bright sunny here. I got a little bit of a shadow going here. I didn't get my drape put up over there. So, what I thought I would do is wait and see if anybody joins in. Yeah, I understand. Yes, Chris, I understand. You know, it's early in the morning and you work hard all week and you get a chance to sleep in on Saturday, which makes it kind of nice. I'm going to, you guys just hang in there for a second or two. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put that shade up right there that's kind of screwing with my background. There, that should clear it up a little bit anyway, huh? Good. Um, yeah, I haven't done much flying. It's not windy today. Hey, there's Chris. How you doing?
Going on?
Go fish. Good morning, Stella.
Where's everybody at?
Well, Roger's out and about, I think. Not really sure. Paul Hodges had I think he had to do 4 real estate shoots this morning. And
Right.
he wanted to get them done this morning because right now the winds are fairly calm, but they're supposed to pick up throughout the afternoon. So
Yeah, we're gonna be going out soon ourselves. I just got out of bed. I'm balls to the wall all week, so I decided to sleep in a little bit.
Well, I think the T-shirt is probably perfect. Nope, not today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I saw what Mike, he coming in? What's he doing?
Well, here he comes. He's
I knew
coming
he'd
in
be coming.
now.
He's got the other truck.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Good morning.
Yeah, you look like you're getting serious there.
No.
I was just telling Chris I like his T-shirt. It says in big,
Nope, not
neon
today.
color. Nope, not today.
Yep.
That's my official company shirt.
I bet the company didn't pay for that. Well, they did indirectly, didn't they? Yeah.
Oh yeah. They don't like when I wear it, but that's all right.
Yeah. Drone Pool, good morning. Good morning. How you doing?
Hey, Drone Pool. AZ
Drone
Drone
Pool
was
wants
in
to
there.
know how all the potted plants are today.
Well, I don't get to see any this weekend, so I gotta wait till Monday.
I had enough of them yesterday. If you're really missing it, you could have came and helped out.
We're gonna try to hit to the field today and get some flying in for sure. We ain't really flown about a month.
Yesterday was a day of everybody wanting things fixed.
Yeah. Fix it day. I had to go out this morning earlier. I was looking at, and there's a cable TV wire that goes to my neighbor's house, and the wire goes right kitty corner across my backyard. Well, it was hanging down quite a bit more than normal, and I walked out there and looked at it, and it's like I could almost reach up and touch the damn thing. So I went in the garage, got the ladder out, got some zip ties, and I tied it up to one of the other cables that was higher. And then I had to do that in 3 places. And the last place I stepped, dog shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say one of Mia's presents for you.
Yeah, and because the ground is brown, you don't see it.
Yeah.
So here I get down up on that ladder, and I've got coming down, and here's dog shit.
Now
You
you
need to
gotta
buy
do
one of
more
those. Yeah, you need to buy one of those Roombas for your yard that go around and pick it up.
Yeah, So anyway, so then I took that into the garage, sprayed down the rungs, took paper towel, wiped it off. Then I had to come in and clean the bottom of my shoes off.
Yeah.
It's one of those days.
Yeah.
More
And then you'll still think you'll smell it for 2 hours after you have everything
Oh
clean.
yeah. That's why I guess maybe we ought to call today what, Shitty Saturday?
There you go. That'll do.
Now, my stepdad had a bad depth binder. That's why I ended up leaving you guys yesterday on
Oh really?
motor that I had to try and solder and repair for him. He wanted immediately, couldn't wait apparently.
Well, that happened.
So I replaced and fixed his little motor and his depth binder for ice fishing.
Ah,
And it was something to do with this 4-wheeler, and he was going to bring that up, and he didn't do it till later. And then my brother-in-law wanted to put stereo speakers in his pickup, and then his buddy wanted to put the lift kit in his pickup.
oh boy.
You had a full day.
It was ridiculous.
Do you have a big box out there in your shop that says tip box?
Yeah, should have.
Willing to help, but I also work for tips, you know.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, AZ, good morning, AZ Drone Dudes. Asgard said hi to Stella. Hugh is out and
Hey,
about,
Stella.
I guess.
I saw Hugh in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was in there. Yep.
yeah.
And I went to
Stella's there.
Bill Fish is in there, right?
Yep.
I can't see the chat. I saw AZ.
AZ,
Yeah,
Drone
AZ's in
Pool.
there.
Drone Pool's here.
Right.
Yep.
Good supporter.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Some
I just
Jackson
went over.
RC Aviation guy.
I decided I'd go over and hit my own like button too. So
There you go.
I did that before I came in.
Yeah.
Oh
I did.
yeah, it was a busy day. I came in the house about 9 o'clock at night and then had to go back outside and grill supper. So.
On the
Yeah.
grill, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
He
100
was
shrimp.
grilling.
We did 5 flavors of shrimp, different flavors. You melt
Oh,
them
did
in
ya?
butter. Oh, that's what else. Yeah, you melt them in butter, shake them around with the seasoning, throw them on the grill. Delicious. We did about
Oh,
100 of them, so we had 50 a piece. But melting all the butter in and out, throwing all these different seasonings in the microwave burnt out. That was the last thing of the night. I wasn't touching that stupid thing. It still don't work.
Well, you
It'll
know, the
count down
sad,
like it's running.
yeah.
It'll sit there and count down like it's running and everything. Everything works. The light comes on when you open the door, but just nothing happens when you put it in there.
Well, I had a microwave, and this was a couple of years back, and I'm sure things have changed. But you know, it has that little radiation tube in there, and that baby blew out. And the service guy says, "Well, you might, as cheap as microwaves are, you might as well throw it out and just buy another one."
Right.
Yeah. And I normally would, but this is the over the hood one, over the range.
Oh, built in.
So it's got all that the induction stuff to suck up the crap that you're making on the stovetop,
Right.
and everything's in it.
Well, that's a job right there.
Yep. Another one. That's what I needed. I was running out of things to do.
And
Well, between the water break and now the microwave, you're not having a very good time.
No. And I thought exactly what you thought, Paul. I'm like, well, microwaves are cheap enough to come by. No, those ones are not.
No, they're not.
No.
'Cause they're not just a microwave, they're a hood.
Yep. A hood and a night light and all sorts
Yep.
of other crap. in
All
it.
kinds of things, yes.
Yeah, 5 flavors. Yeah, goldfish. Yeah. We did jalapeno something. Somebody's homemade seasoning. Her name's Chrissy. She had made some homemade seasoning, sent me one. So I did a bunch of the shrimp in it. That was really good. We did smoked. What else did we do? Sweet heat and chicken and herb and mango magic were the 5 we did.
oh, the old mango magic.
Yeah. All grilling seasonings for different things.
The name alone ought to get you going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you had a shrimp fest going.
Yeah. 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 We
At
had
midnight.
damn near. At 9 o'clock at night. Yeah. Yeah. We had 50 shrimps a piece and some rice. I felt Asian by the time we were done.
Yeah.
There you go.
I got this little bowl of
All
rice
you
handed
need is
to
one
me,
of
and I
those
had all these shrimps.
little peak hats on, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
But yeah,
How's the wind up there, Paul?
the weather is chilly here. It's 31 degrees, not any wind yet, bright sunshine,
It's beautiful out, yeah.
but cold.
Yeah.
And I don't know. The older I get, the less I like flying in cold weather.
Oh yeah. 43 here now.
We had that little teaser this week with the 70 degrees, but you know that's not going to last in March.
No.
We're supposed to
One
be
second.
going down. Supposed to be maybe in Detroit, which is always warmer than it is here. Supposed to be maybe up to 50, 52. And
Yeah.
then Sunday down to 40, 42. Then Monday down to 35, 38
Yeah.
highs. So
We ain't out of it yet.
no, but this a week from, oh no, it's tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is daylight savings time.
Yeah.
Tomorrow
So-
morning.
So in the morning, because it was starting to get light about 6:30, do I lose that or do I gain it?
Well, when you go forward, 6:30 will be 7:30.
So now,
Because
I'm an hour behind you.
what they're shifting it so that you gain the hour at nighttime.
so that means I'm
Lose the
starting
morning hour.
almost 7.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, you're springing
That
ahead.
is good because the boss will expect you to
Hey.
think you're going to stay out to 7 o'clock at night. He's lying and he's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't happening.
Hey, JD. Morning.
That's
Yeah.
why he was saying, oh, the driver, they can get to the job site by at least 6:30. That way it'd be still light. Yeah, right, buddy.
You're gonna be lucky if it's still light around that area.
Yeah. I'm parking my truck at 2:30, 3 o'clock. That's it.
There's what it looks like here on my side yard. I was planning maybe this weekend to get the zero turn out with the bagger attachment on the back.
Yeah.
You go out and suck
Get
up
up all
some
the
of these
leaves?
peanut shells.
Why is it so blurry today, Paul? Is it my computer?
Sunlight probably directly into the lens.
Oh,
Because if I tilt it up,
because normally you can like make out the squirrels and everything crystal clear on yours.
So
Yeah,
how
there
far
it
is
is.
your property
See, there
go
you can
over
see it.
past that? How
Crystal
far is your
clear
property
there, yeah.
go?
how
Sorry,
far
Paul.
does what?
Sorry,
How
Chris.
far does your property go past that tree?
I'm right at the tree.
Okay.
And on the other side, this actually, this was my dad's house, mom and dad. This was a buildable lot back in those days because you see how close the houses are.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
so my dad says, "Hell with that! I'm going to put a garage on here." And the guys at the city is over there with the building permit they said, "Roy, what the hell you doing? That's a buildable lot. You're going to put a garage on it," and all they're worried about is more taxes.
Yeah, right.
And yep, he says, "That's what I want. I want a damn garage there." So
Well, that's how they do real estate now for sure. They just put them all tight up against one another.
Yep. You get a couple lawnmower widths in between your neighbor. Oh, I
That's
couldn't
it,
do that. Mm-mm.
You can hop through each window and go to the bathroom next house.
right.
Mhm.
For what?
You don't got to knock on your neighbor's door anymore. You can just lean out your own kitchen window and borrow a cup of
And
sugar.
the nice thing is right next to me is a easement. Used to be a street go through, but then the schoolyard went further north. So
Right.
they closed that off because they gave that property to the schoolyard. So now I have another, 30, 40 feet the other side of my house before my neighbor.
Mhm.
Oh, you'd have worked out good.
Yep, it really did. Worked out really well.
And you got no neighbors behind you. That's good
Nope,
too.
nobody behind me. Nope.
Yeah, that's where my boat's gonna sit when I go visit Paul. Over in
Yep.
that easement there.
That's right. Well, now that we know a big RV will fit in that driveway, that's a good thing.
I used to have an RV parked on the property on the north side of the house. I used to have a 38 footer sit over there.
Oh, okay. I know you were talking about it a while back.
Yep. So and that's
It
where I
can be
used
a
to park.
wallet drainer, can't it?
That's where I used to have. I had a 28-foot pontoon I used to park over there. And then I used to have a 24-foot Sea Ray that I parked over there.
I think
So-
you showed us pictures of the
Yeah.
Sea Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah. 28-foot pontoon. That's a pretty good size one.
Oh, it
Is that
was
one of the
big.
party barges?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, no, it was an open barge, but it was the deluxe. It was a deluxe model. It had the wraparound seats.
Round seats and all that. Yeah. It didn't have the bar and stuff over there.
It had an ice fridge, underneath in between the seats, and
Yep.
it had a captain's stand with the controls and a big
Yep.
swivel.
I thought about getting one of them so bad. You can fit so many people on a pontoon. But then I just felt like an old man every time I was looking at them. I'm like, I can't do a pontoon.
Well, what's unusual about him is mine had what I have 175 horse Merc on it back, I think.
Yep.
And it would get up and go because it's just going on those pontoons.
Pontoons. Yep.
But it was just flat, and I always grew up having boats, and
Mhm.
so when we go
Lean
on
and
the
turn.
boats, it's like the pontoon just
It ain't no pretty in the water. They're paid in the ass to haul them around.
Yep.
yeah. I had a trailer for it that was wide, so the pontoon slid onto the trailer. What I didn't like those guys
Okay.
that had the kind of trailer, they put it underneath and it grabbed it underneath and lifted
Underneath
it
of it?
like this. But mine had dual axles on the back and everything, so I'd go right down the road with it.
I drove many of them. I just couldn't get used to it. I like that banking when I turn in the boat and all that. You don't get that in a
Yeah.
pontoon. You skip
Yeah.
sideways.
Yeah. I mean, you get a little bit of a lean because of the weight.
Yeah.
There'll be more weight on this pontoon than this. But now they've got those tri-tunes.
Oh yeah.
Big
But the
pontoon in the
third
center,
one-
2 on the outside, and they don't move at all, man.
The
Those
one
things-
in the middle though doesn't go all the way back.
No, goes back about 3/4 of
Quarter
the
of
way.
the way. Yep. And those suckers get up and move. There's a guy here in town that's got one. It's got a 300 horse on each outside tune.
Yep.
And holy Lord, that thing will stand up and get.
Yeah, I always get a kick out of those guys that line those. We've got some of the rich folk up on the lake.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They've got some like an offshore boats that have 4 and 5 great big huge outboards across the back of it.
hmm
And when they fire up and they go up underneath the bridge, probably at 90, 95 miles an hour, they're burning, 50, 60, 70 gallons an hour.
hmm Hey, morning, Rodney Bell.
Morning, Rodney.
Hey, Rodney.
Yeah, that's here. My boat will run about 72. The new ones will.
Yeah.
I can get up to about 72, and that guy in that pontoon will shoot by me like I'm sitting there.
Yeah. Well, you know what? The scariest boat I ever had, and I bought it at an auction.
That little jet speedboat thing you
That
showed us
little
pictures
jet
of.
boat. Yeah, Cobra. And it was had a gunnel on the side about this much at freeboard out of the water. Had the Berkeley jet on the back. It was 16 feet long, and it had a 460 Lincoln in it. And that little sucker, but what was scary about it, I let somebody else drive it once. It has those dual buckets in the front.
Mhm.
You're sitting down, your feet are out like this.
Yep.
I let somebody drive it, and he went to make a turn, and he was making a turn, and we were in the Black River, and it's 200 yards wide or whatever, and he's turning like this, and all of a sudden he just lets off the gas.
Oof.
Well, as soon as you let off the gas, that baby's going straight. And it was
Straight,
headed right
yep.
straight for shore.
Yep.
So I reached over and threw the power to it. That was the last time he drove my boat.
Yeah. Doesn't know when you kill a jet driver. you're in
Well, that was
Turnersville.
in like that episode was in what? Live and Let Die, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it was like
When
that. But they were jumping over bridges.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
And the one guy jumped over that bridge and landed on a garbage scow. Remember that?
Yeah.
We got
Oh, my
arrested in
goodness.
Bismarck, North Dakota for doing that. We're not doing that, but a buddy of mine has an offshore power boat.
Uh-huh.
One's it's got two 572 big blocks in the back of it.
Right.
Big, I think they're called a cigarette boat, one of the two. His daddy
Oh,
owns
yeah,
all the
yeah.
freaking Chevy dealerships around here.
Sure. Yeah.
But we took that thing down the Missouri River in Bismarck, North Dakota, and the bridges ain't as high as that bridge there in your camera. They're just barely above. And we got stopped by game wardens way up the freaking river when they caught up to us and got a big ticket. We were whitewashing all the cars out when we were flying under there. The rooster tails coming up out of that boat. We're going 100 and some feet up, and all the water was coming down on the cars driving on the bridge.
Oh wow. Well, the stupidest things, some of the things you do when you're back in high school.
Mhm.
I grew up, we always had boats. And
High school, this was 2 years ago.
I didn't have the nicest boat. I had like a 17-foot Chris Craft with
Mhm.
a 4-cylinder inboard. Nice boat for me.
Yeah.
It was just fine to get out in the water. But all my rich friends up on the lake that I went to school with, they always had the top-notch boats. Well, one day, guy by the last name of Dunn, his dad owned Dunn Paper Company.
Mhm.
He and some of his buddies were out, and they were just north of Port Huron, about a mile or two. And they were out there dinking around, and all of a sudden, I look at his boat, and it's headed right towards shore. I mean, at doing probably close to 60, 70 miles an hour straight.
Mm.
And then I look, and I thought, oh, they're just screwing around. They're going to last minute, they're going to flare because it was IOs, I had twin IOs. No, he didn't. I see the two of them bail out each side, and that baby went on shore and hit a cement wall and just went kaboom.
Oh man.
A week later, Derry had another boat.
How old were they then?
What's that? Yeah.
How old were they?
We were about 16, 17.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky they bailed.
Yep. And then I remember one time we were out, when we were younger, we used to not supposed to be drinking, but we would all gather out in the woods someplace.
Oh yeah.
Well, Derry's dad used to own a big piece of property we used to call it Dunn's Track, because back in the 60s, go-kart racing was cool. And he had this track out there with that was all blacktop, and it was go-kart, and they had the ups and down and around like this. And so it had all grown up, and they had 4 foot of weeds out there, but we'd come in back there and we were hidden from everybody. And that's where we used to get together and chase the girls. And, some of the heavy drinkers that might drink some beer. And Derry showed up, and he had his dad's brand new custom black Lincoln town car. I mean, it was a beautiful car. Derry had got a few beers in him, and he decided he was going Bajan with his dad's brand new Lincoln. And he went through the woods, and there was trees flying, and he came back out of that car, was just kind of like,
Oh, bumped it up.
and I said, Derry, how many miles are on that car? He took a look. He said, 700. So he took it home. Next day, Dad bought a new Lincoln.
Amazing, isn't it?
Have fun, Rodney Bell. Get your chores done, buddy. Good to see you.
Yep, Rodney, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, that's the exact way that my buddy is too. Is his dad's a Wilhelm and owns all the Wilhelm Chevrolet dealerships.
Gotta put that money somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Corey, you're right. When you order parts through FedEx, because of import, if they didn't come from Canada, you're going to pay additional import tax and inspection tax. So $200 of the motors end up costing you $300.
Oh no.
That happened to me. I sent a couple of things to Roger, and when they delivered it, and this was even UPS, of course it gets handed around, but he got a bill with it for $50 because it came from the United States.
What the? Yeah, but they'll make you pay the bill before you give you the package. He's
Yeah,
got
exactly.
the package. He's got the package, and 3 weeks later they try to send him something. No,
Oh yeah, I'd say okay, yeah.
no, they
stuff
can't.
it. Yep.
By federal law, they can't claim that, Corey. Once they handed you the package, it's the same thing as if something accidentally gets delivered to your house. It's yours legally.
And that's why the carriers have their own insurance to cover that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
Somebody would just thought, well, maybe they would get some money out of you.
Yep, that's why I think why he was asking if anybody's ever fought him on it. I would. Tooth and nail, I'd fight him on that one.
Yep.
Charge me $100 3 weeks later for something you already delivered. That's your own dumb fault.
Right. They wouldn't get that.
Nope.
Eileen, how you doing? Good morning, my dear.
They don't have a potted plant prayer to get that out of me.
Oh, absolutely. That ain't even the potted plant policy manual.
Nope. Hey, Pickle Rick. Different laws in Canada. I'm sure it is, Carpenter Rick. Yep.
I see they're out fishing already.
Yeah, see that, yeah.
All the guys.
Oh yeah, I've seen them all. Walleye
That's-
season, buddy.
They're
That's the
picking out
police
a
station.
lot of walleye.
Yeah.
That's the police station right across there, Paul? Or
Well,
on your
the
side?
police station is down in right here. It's in the basement.
Oh, okay.
It's down below, but that's the city building on top. They built that city building on the most expensive property in town.
Yeah.
Well, they their money.
Give them a view, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I get so upset about when the council says, well, this was provided by a grant through the federal government, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What's that? Make it free? It's not free.
Well, you know what's
People-
even funnier? You can't see it from this camera shot, but Black River is just past there, which goes up through town. Just on the other side of that city building, they built a huge sewage treatment plant on the water.
On the water. So they can dump it under the water.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Amazing.
because of new federal regulations, now they have these big tanker trucks where the bulk of the raw sewage, they have to take it out of town, and they have the equipment to power inject it into people's like property for like farms and stuff.
Yep.
And another thing, like
We
the
don't,
county doesn't want to, they don't want to incinerate the trash.
No,
So
It's
instead of,
it's human waste and stuff like that that goes through that sewage one.
yep,
And there's some of the farmers out here that take it from our city municipality and they use it as fertilizer, and they get
Yep.
it dirt cheap.
yeah. I think the city actually puts it in the ground for them and just
Yeah,
taxes.
there. Well, I know these guys haul it with spreaders, but
Yeah. Well, they've got these great big. You've probably seen them, and they got these tines on them, and
Mhm.
it pumps it down in there, and so they go
Yep.
through like this, and
yep. Yeah,
Well, they say, and the neighbors all complain because after they do it, it stinks for about.
Oh,
3
he got
weeks.
one. He got one.
they got one.
Yeah, he was reeling her in there. He had one. She was bent over pretty good. He had a nice fish on there.
Oh yeah.
It's SpongeBob. But-
You know,
but-
the one that is funny is when they catch a sturgeon, because the sturgeon here are 12, 15 feet
50
long.
feet. Same here.
And
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah,
that rod, you got to get them up beside the boat and cut the line. You can't
yep,
touch
cut
them
the
or nothing
line.
here.
Yep.
They say once you know it's a sturgeon, you're not even supposed to bring them alongside the boat. You're
No.
supposed to cut it then.
Supposed to cut it.
No, I'm not into fish. So what's a sturgeon? I don't sound stupid here.
Big
Sturgeon is a
prehistoric dinosaur
throwback
fish.
It's a prehistoric fish.
Yep.
It's the ugliest looking fish you'll ever see in your life.
The eggs make caviar and whatnot.
Yeah, but it's huge. It
Yeah.
is. In fact, my brother used to be on the St. Clair County dive team, and they used to practice in the high water, the fast running water down there underneath the bridges. And
Right.
so they used to jump off the back of the boat. The boat would just flow with the current, and they were tethered to the boat. And they said it was like flying. You know, you just going through there. And one day there was 3 of them on lines next to each other going down. All of a sudden they looked down, they saw this shadow coming towards them like this. They thought it was a telephone pole at first. And it was a sturgeon. It went right between them, and it was 26 feet long.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
and
a
it
real
was
heavy, thick-scaled, big giant fish.
this big around, like a 55-gallon drum.
So how far did they come up on the water? They stay low, or
Yeah.
They
them
were
boats
down.
ain't got a prayer?
Well, most of the sturgeon mostly stay on the bottom, but
Yep.
this one happened to be on the move, and he was off the. They were going along the bottom, probably 50,
Hey, Frank.
20 feet off the bottom, and it's sturgeon.
Well, them boys
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
got a prayer. They put that out there in that little boat.
Well, they
Oh, they
were,
got some pulling power.
He said they were gobbling air pretty fast, you know.
Mhm. We do it with paddlefish here too.
Yeah.
2 weeks out of a year, you can go paddle fishing on the confluence over in Dickinson by where Ron is,
Ah,
and it's where it's all dammed off, and right there in the river underneath the dam is all the paddlefish swim up. You hook onto one of them big honkers at a 200 pounds, you're in for a fight, boy. That thing will drag you from shore right into the river.
4, 2.
That's something I've never been. I've never been on a boat doing some ocean fish. I like to do that one day. That's on the bucket list.
Yep. Yep, that's on my bucket list too. There's
Hey,
tons
Frank,
of fish.
it's
I
on the
didn't
way.
get.
I've had guys ask me to go. I just ain't never went, or the schedule was bad.
Mhm.
Well, the guys that go fishing down south that I don't get, the guys that wrist sucker fish, they just stick their hand down in there. And
Oh
the sucker
yeah,
fish grabs on, they pull this great big
Catfish.
huge fish
Oh,
out.
yeah, noodling.
Yeah.
Yeah, noodling for
Frank.
catfish. No, I ain't doing
Hey, guys.
that. Mm-mm.
Hey, Frank.
I like all my fingers and my arms, and you don't ever
I
know
like
what's
this.
laying down there.
Yeah.
In the water, see what
Oh,
There's one year my brother caught it was a pike, and those have really sharp gills.
Yes.
So, but like he was in a kind of little rowboat plastic rowboat, and he was fishing, and he caught one hell of a big one, and he just couldn't get it out. So I got in my canoe, not canoe, but rowboat, and I went there, and then I was trying to grab it, but the only thing I could do so he wouldn't lose it is actually stick my hand near the gills. But then by the time he was fighting, and by the time I got it out, he actually like cut me up pretty bad, and I was like bleeding on down my arm.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
that friggin'. I said, "You're not going anywhere, buddy. You're not going anywhere." And they got sharp teeth.
Yeah. Well, when I was younger, much younger, living with my parents, and we used to go. Couple of families, we'd go way up top of Superior, and then we go straight up. We had big travel trailers. And
Okay.
we park up there, and we'd go fishing to where you had to portage your boat to a stream, and then the stream go up. We were at 17-foot boats with 15 horse motors, and
Wow.
we go out into some of these little lakes up there. And there'd be moose swimming across the lake, and I remember one time it was a fishing fest because we were trolling across this lake, and I was using a 100-pound test and a deep sea fishing pole, and they would grab that. We were using spinners,
Okay.
daredevils, bigger daredevil, and they would hit that baby, and the line would go through the water like this, snap, and be gone.
Mhm.
100-pound test.
Yep.
200-pound leaders on the end.
Mm-hmm.
And if you did catch one, you got it to the boat, and you'd put one of those stringers through it, like a northern pike, through its mouth and out its gill, and hook it to the boat. And all of a sudden, they decide they want to go that way. The boat went that way. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's sometimes they're pretty strong, those fish, and like the pike. I remember my brother was that caught. First
Yeah.
thing I tried to do is I had a fishing net. I put him in the fishing net, but then he went right through the
Go right
fishing net. It
through
was
it,
an
yeah.
older fishing net, and he went right through it. It was like, whoa, what the heck?
Yeah.
It was
Mhm.
crazy. He broke the fishing net.
Yep. Same thing here with the pikes and the muskies. They all do that too.
Mhm.
They're crazy powerful. When I was younger, we were done the same thing, kind of like you did, Frank. My dad had a little 14-foot aluminum boat. We were fishing in it, and he hooked onto a giant pike and caught it, and it was pulling the little aluminum boat around as he was reeling it in.
Wow.
And he got it up in there, and I'm a young kid sitting in the back of it with no shoes or nothing on, barefoot, and he throws the stupid thing at my feet. Jaw snapping around, everything else. Mm-mm.
The best fish I like fishing for is bass because they jump.
Yeah, they'll breach. Well,
Yeah.
northern pike will breach too if you
Oh, yeah.
depends on the size of them. But
It's because you always have those tattle poles. I think they call them in English for the where the frog
Tadpoles?
tadpole. Yeah. Well, the leaves that floats on the water.
Yeah.
So you take your lure and you flick it right on top of it, and then you just skip on top of it
mhm.
and bring it in, and all of a sudden you see like the fish just comes and grab it. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, you're fishing in the lily pods.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lily pods. That's it. That's fun.
Yeah, bass are fun. I don't like eating them.
Yeah.
But they're fun to catch. You got that right. Taste too oily for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was never a big fan of bass, like eating it wise. I love catching them too.
You made a short video of which one? Of what? Asgard Studio.
Oh, I think it was what he was seeing out of his little drone.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see.
I know that Corey's trying to help Hugh because his VTX wasn't working on his.
Yeah. He had just
Yeah.
said earlier they're sending him a new one.
Oh,
It's costing him $10 for shipping, but
Man,
yeah,
you guys
Hugh
with
just
your
Hugh posted his latest video he did.
you guys with your drones. I'm looking at that there, and you see the control board, and the lights are flashing, and there's a whole bunch of things going on. It's friggin' amazing how much technical you guys have to get compared to us.
Well, that's the FPV guys. The cinematic guys, no.
Yeah.
Either works or it doesn't work.
yeah. Or you take a $2,000 drone and slam it straight into the ground from 100
Yeah,
feet.
there's that But you know, it still flies, and it still flies just
Exactly,
as good as before. So,
Yep.
but yeah, I learned the hard lesson that if you're up and hovering, there's certain controls you can change, and there's certain controls you stay away from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because
wanna-
the Anafi controls are different than DJI controls. DJI controls, it's like up, down, that kind of thing. The Anafi has sliders, goes from one end to the other.
Oh yeah.
So I was adjusting the rate of climb, the rate of pan, and the rate on the cameras tilting and that kind of thing. And it says global something, and I can't remember what the name was. Global reactivity. or something.
Yep.
And I slid that baby over. All of a sudden, I was at 75 feet in the air, Frank, and that baby started going all over. You could hear the motors going, and then drove straight down 75 feet, straight into the ground. And it broke the right rear wrist where the motor comes off the
Okay.
right leg like this. It broke here. But the Anafi Duo, which is a thermo and a regular, they changed it and they made it out of carbon fiber rather than plastic. So I was able to use Mike's favorite Loctite 401, and I put the jagged edges together, put that on there, and I bet you can't take that baby apart again.
Okay.
And
As
what
long
was
as you
nice,
fixed
the
it.
jagged edges allowed me to match it up. I didn't have to worry about what angle it was at or anything because the jagged edges only fit one way. Oh, there's your new pupper dog.
That's Max.
How's Max been doing?
Max been doing good. He actually asked for the door this morning, which was nice. Like he went to the door, he started scratching. We put him outside and he went to do his duty. So that's nice. At least he's starting to get it. So.
Starting to get it? Yeah.
Yep.
JD says, Paul, did you put some Loctite 401 on that button so you can't push it again?
Well, it's not a button. It's just an on-screen slider. Yeah, Max is cute.
Yeah,
How
he is.
old is he, Frank?
He's 11 weeks now.
Still at the puppy stage. He's going like, Dad, what the hell are you doing here?
Yeah,
That
why are
must
you
be your-
holding me here?
Yeah,
Why are you
that
holding
must be
me?
your kid I can hear in the background, huh, Frank?
Yeah, he's talking to mommy.
Yeah, he's still at that cuddly stage. Of course, they always are a little bit of a cuddly stage, but when they're puppies, they're even more cuddly.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
it's a
recovery
small
drones.
dog. It's what they call a lap dog, so they like to cuddle.
Yeah.
Mine all did that when they were puppies too.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are
Down.
you going to go?
Down.
He wants to go down.
Yeah, he'll jump. A lot of them will.
Not good for him to jump, though.
No.
Kasich, yeah. Pal, say something.
We just heard him saying a whole lot of something.
Yeah.
He doesn't like the camera.
No,
Nope.
he's camera shy.
Yep.
Morning, recovery drone. Good to see you.
Recovery one. Good morning.
Sorry
Chris
about
is
that. I had a
back.
phone call.
There's Chris.
I had a phone call.
No worries.
My sister was calling me, telling my brother's got COVID, like it's the end of the world.
Hey, there's Mason.
I said, well, she said,
Was that Mason or was that Coolio? I couldn't tell.
both of them.
Julio.
Hey, but she was talking about he was in bed, he's been in bed for 9 days, and I said, he needs to get his ass up.
Yeah.
You know, he's
Keep moving.
60,
Mhm.
I'll be 60. He's 65. I know.
That's what my dad did. He never stayed in bed one time.
Get up, stop it.
Yep. It didn't affect him. He's like, it only affects you if you let it. I'm like, I don't think it works that way.
So she gets mad at me because I'm throwing a rant on her ass.
Oh yeah.
They don't want to hear it, man. They don't want to hear it. I said, you stop listening to that bullshit. Move on. I don't wear a mask.
Mm-mm.
I don't go in stores unless I have to.
I don't either. If I come to a store that makes me wear one, I'll go put my business somewhere else.
Yeah.
So,
So I guess
Mike, how's the
guess
motorhome search going?
We're gonna take the used one.
Cool.
Yep.
And
But
then
no.
you'll get it home and start making it yours. 'Cause
Yep.
you want this and you want that, and
Yep. They're sending it off. It's getting detailed and everything, and professionally shampooed and cleaned before we can take possession. But yeah.
you want to get all that shit out of it. You don't get the.
Yeah. Well, they got to get all their shit out of it too yet.
gotta
It's all-
get theirs. They gotta get theirs out, and then you're gonna have to put yours in.
Yeah, that's gonna be another fun day.
Oh no. I'm done. All right, I gotta run, buddy. I hate to
Hey,
do it, I gotta run.
Chris, thanks
All
for
right,
coming
Chris.
in, buddy.
Yeah, my sister done made me mad. So.
Hey, that's part of the family tradition, isn't it?
Oh yeah, but they don't know. They'll learn. They'll
Mhm.
learn to be. To stop
Well,
being
maybe you
residents
should
of
give her the
people.
family plant award next time you have a reunion.
Hey,
Sisters
I
are the
can't
worst.
even go to my own mama's house because of this craziness. They won't let
Oh,
me in the
yeah.
house. How stupid is that?
Yep. Sisters are the worst though for being dramatic about things like that.
Yeah.
Hey, drone shot.
I said one day you're gonna stop listening to these two-legged clowns and read a good book once in a while.
Hmm.
That's my rant of the day. See y'all soon.
See you, Chris. What's going on, drone shots? Good morning. A whole lot of stuff I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. Well, those guys, they speak a language all their own with that.
Yep, the FPV stuff. Oh, there he dropped off on it. I thought he froze up and got stuck there.
Yeah, I thought he just got stuck there too, and never land. But obviously, I can always just remove it. But I thought no, maybe because I didn't know if he wanted to give a final goodbye.
Yep. Yeah, but sometimes if you just remove them too, they're not allowed back up on the panel. I realized that the other day.
And Dave Ennis didn't show it this morning, which is unusual for Dave. Although
Dave,
I
yeah.
think didn't he say he had to go to had an appointment today,
Maybe.
or maybe just sleeping in.
Yep. I didn't see any 2 or 3 a.m. shows from you, Paul. So you must have got some decent sleep, huh?
No, I woke up about 12:30. I was up until about 3:30, and I thought about going on, but I thought, nah, that would have been too many shows in a row.
Yep. I looked at 4 when I woke up to go feed cows to see if you did any shows.
Yeah. Yeah,
Back.
just so Frank, how's the weather where you are?
It's -1 today, so it's a little cold. It's freezing again, but yesterday and the day before it was melting outside.
Yeah, we had several warm days, so all of my snow is physically gone, as
Oh,
you
yeah?
can see.
Ours is gone too.
But
It's really nice today. So
yesterday it was 45. The day before was 58, and now it's going back down. Right now here it's 32 degrees. So
I'm at 45 right now. I'm gonna get to 65 today. It says
Oh yeah.
no wind, really bright, no clouds. So it's gonna be a muddy mess.
yeah,
I
it's always cold. Well, you can tell. Here it is. It's 10:30 in the morning. You don't see a
Mhm.
soul down along the boardwalk.
Okay.
Just too cold. But by this afternoon, if it gets up, like they're talking, maybe we'll get to 40. We're always 10 degrees colder here than we are down in Detroit
Okay.
because we're right up on the big lake, you know.
I think Corey Mano's just throwing random numbers and letters together now.
So this is on my my trails at the back.
Oh boy.
Just wait. I'll put the audio on. I forgot to click on the audio. Share screen. There we go. Because I am talking onto it.
Yep.
Well, still a lot of snow back there. There, right here, there's about 8 inches of snow back there, but their sun is not shining, so the snow really goes away slow. But there's barely any sun here. But there's about 8 inches of snow. But right underneath the snow is a lot of wet.
Oh yeah.
Wet slush.
Yeah, the ground will heat it up from underneath. Yep.
Yeah, but here there's a lot of water under here. This is about a good 8 inch of water right here where this is.
Are we about to find it as you walk forward?
No, I
Oh.
stopped walking because I didn't have my boots and already I was getting wet. So I actually was with Max.
Even Max agrees.
So even the dog,
yeah.
like he's sinking and he's having little problems or little issues. So
He's going, pick me up, Daddy, pick me up.
yeah. But I started walking back there and all of a sudden I feel water in my shoes. I go, whoa, and then I back off and then I look at where my shoe was and there's about that much, at least an inch or two of slush under the snow. So I said, okay, I'm not walking any farther. But it's crazy. The little puppy is so young, and as soon as he sees a branch, he goes for the branch. Or as soon as there's something on the ground, he has to go smell it and say, "Okay, what is that? Can I eat
What
that?
is
Can
that? Yeah, inquisitive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
Inquisitive,
RPA.
inquisitive minds want to know.
They're as soon as there's anything on the ground,
Drone shots, I'm jealous.
what do you do?
He says it's going to be 51 today for him.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, it's only drone shot. It's only 32 here at 10:30 in the morning. So it probably will get warmer, but I'm not expecting to get anywhere as near like the Metro Detroit area does. Yep, JD likes your pupper dog.
Thank you. Yeah, here right now it's -6, so 21 Fahrenheit. -6 Celsius and 21 Fahrenheit here.
Yeah, Roger's snow is going to take a long time for him to get rid of his snow too.
Were they going out flying today? Or they were going to try?
I think they were going to try this morning to do that.
If the wind went down or something.
And I don't know what the wind report is where he is. So
Yeah.
yeah, Asgard says -7 Celsius. Brr.
Yeah. So the camera that they're showing now, this view, this is from Canada side, isn't it?
No, the American side.
Oh, this is the American side?
This
Okay.
is my side. Yep, that's Sarnia, Point Edward.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes and dumps onto the 401 over there.
Yep. So somewhere shortly right after this bridge over here, there should be the border crossing.
Mm-hmm.
Border crossing.
Border,
to go
yeah, the
U.S.
the
into
border
Canada.
crossing. Where is it? On which side of the bridge?
The border crossing is at the end of the bridge. The only way here to get across the border is on this bridge goes over and dumps onto I-94 and I-69.
Yep.
But they
Yeah,
don't.
but if you're going into Canada, you're the border crossing then until you're on the other side.
Yeah, you go through customs, you get the other side, or if you're coming this way, you go through U.S. customs at the end of this bridge.
Yep.
But I don't see them down here today. Usually you'll see Border Patrol vehicles And sometimes they'll sit way back over there. There's an open field and they'll just kind of watch the border.
Yep. How do they regulate the boats going back and forth?
They really don't. They just
Oh.
kind of like observing.
Yep.
Because the nature of the water coming down goes so fast. The U.S. side, because the river bends like this and goes back around towards the Canadian side.
I was
The Canadian side of the water is much calmer 90% of the time. So everybody that comes up out of Port Huron or downriver, they go up the Canadian side and then cross over.
Mhm.
the people that that bring drugs across or whatever. They must use drones also to cross like the rivers and things like that.
Well, they have cameras every mile on the Canadian side
Okay,
that they're watching the borders. And
because
the
I don't think they have a little radar that can detect small flying objects right now. I don't think that exists.
well,
can.
the cameras they
They can.
have
They can pick up certain size birds.
and they're thermal imaging cameras.
Mhm.
Okay,
Morning, boys.
good morning.
There's a group of people that are gathering down here. I don't know. It almost looks like we get people from all over that come here to visit, and they love
Hey,
it
Metro
down here.
drones.
And along the train tracks, you know how they have stones?
Yep.
They
Yep.
take and they throw the stones into the water,
What the hell?
and
What
so
the-
then they have to come by and put more stones out here again.
Hmm.
Oh, you mean people walking throw
That's-
stones?
That's what they're all doing. Yes, they're all throwing stones. Who could throw it the furthest? You know?
Yeah, yeah. Make the biggest splash. Yeah.
Let's see if I can hit the other side of the river.
Why are the flags at half mast, Paul?
Because of COVID.
COVID?
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 year anniversary everywhere is.
Yeah.
Was that today?
That was yesterday, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, and
Or 11th.
The governor has declared it to be at half mast until it's over with.
Till
okay.
it's over,
But
really.
I'm not sure that is actually constitutionally legal
No.
because it's an American flag. It's not a Michigan flag.
Yep.
So I don't think she can tell you to fly U.S. flags at half mast, but they honor it. So
Yeah. Yeah.
of course nobody's going to say anything, but.
Bigger problems. More
Yeah.
more important things to worry about.
And this top of this building right here, and right there is a train car. This is, if you see it, this is called the Thomas Edison Depot. And it's where Thomas Edison, as a kid, used to get on the trains and he used to sell chewing gum, tobacco, and all kinds of stuff for people that were traveling because they would come across, get on the train station, and would go down to the Metro Detroit area. So he used to go back and forth every day as like a 12, 13-year-old kid. They
I
called
hope
them
you had
butcher-
a selling
butchers.
license.
Yep. They were butchers, you know. And he got in trouble with one of the conductors, didn't like him, threw him off the train by the ear. And that's why he was deaf in one ear throughout his whole life.
Damn.
This moment
Did not
brought
know
to you
that.
by Hallmark.
Yeah.
And what I find is hilarious, when this pans by, you'll see a statue of young Tom Edison with like newspapers under his arm and satchel in the other. And when the Edisons left Fort Huron, they were pretty much put upon by the uppities in their town, and they swore they'd never come back again.
Well.
Hey, Roger.
Oh, you'll let
Brother.
anybody on this channel, won't
I
you?
That's
know.
what I was
Yeah,
about
he
to
let
say.
in gray skies or something. I don't know what we're looking
Yeah.
at.
No, my camera's off. Well, it's off. It's bent the other way because I forgot to set it up.
Ah,
I thought you were pulling a Dave Ennis.
And
there it
plus-
is right there. That's the statue of young Tom Edison.
Okay. Plus, he's probably still
yeah.
in his underwear or in his speech.
Hi, everybody in the chat.
Morning,
Hey,
Roger.
Roger. Hey, Flurry.
How you doing? Roger?
K.A. Flurry.
How you doing?
I'm gonna pop out the chat there. Hold on.
Doop, doop, doop,
Metro
doop, doop.
Drones, how you doing?
Ka Flurry. I don't know how you say that.
And,
K.A. Flurry.
Hugh's with us, Roger.
Hi, Hugh. Hi, everybody. I see
Good
everybody.
morning, Roger.
I'm just setting up things here.
Okay.
I just gotta share something, Paul. And I'd like to say thanks to Mike.
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
What?
You got more snow.
We did too.
I told you it was coming, Roger.
Yep.
Where the heck did you get that from?
That came down between it was 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock last night and 3 o'clock this morning.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
Now
My
count.
tractor guy's about ready to pass because he just went by to go do it my next door neighbors. Then after he's gonna come here.
wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, Roger.
And it's freaking windy.
It's just snow. It's Canada.
Yeah, I told you it was
Yeah.
coming.
Hey, JSK Enterprises, Metro Drones, AZ Drone Dude, Recovery One, Drones, ARPA, K Flurry.
There you go.
Who else is here? Jackson RC, Chris, JD, everybody in the chat, Metro
Yeah.
Jones, nice to see you guys.
Yeah.
Corey Mano, I will be on tonight, guys.
Cool.
At 6 p.m.
Did you
I
know
just
that if
stopped
you
by
go-
to say hi.
uh,
I'm
Did
not
you
gonna
see me?
stay on.
Did you see me pop in last night and pop out immediately?
Who?
Me.
Huh?
Me last night when you were on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I tried to
popped
join
on,
in
your
and
channel,
drop
then
out.
left. Yeah.
Okay.
I tried to join for a split second, then I had to pop right out. My brother-in-law and his stupid friend.
Oh, yeah. I remember. Hi, Eileen, how you doing?
Roger, did you know that in the chat, if you go where the three dots are, you can go and click on that and go participate, and then you have a list of the people that participates in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I seen that.
Okay.
Drone shots. Yeah, Kim did his first print at 3 o'clock this morning.
Right on. Did it worked okay?
Cool.
That's
What do you
good
make?
to hear.
An ashtray?
How big was the ashtray, Roger?
Oh no, he made a little print of a dog.
Oh, okay.
Hey, David's here.
Hey, David.
I think the dog is a
I
test
might-
print on them.
Hi,
Hey,
Frank.
David.
Morning, David.
Hi, Blurry Roger.
Hi.
You missed
Yeah,
Roger's
he-
show and tell for the snow I'd sent him.
Roger
Hi, David.
disconnected his camera because he doesn't want you to see all the dancing girls there that he had last night.
Oh, yeah. That's
Yeah,
it for sure.
They stayed the night.
Hi, Eileen. RFAS, KA, JSK, Metro, Recovery 1, AC. Why do I have to wait till I get to the top to realise I'm not on live chat? There we go.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, neither was I. Thanks. Yep, the dog is the file. The SD card.
Cool.
Test
Uh,
okay, cool.
Well, thanks for the invite, guys. I got to run to the post office, and I'll
Okay,
talk to
Frank.
you guys later.
Thanks for stopping by.
Good luck, Frank.
Cheers.
Yeah, I'm actually going to drop out too. I just wanted to pop in to say good morning.
Well, Hugh, what did you find out? What did you figure out, you and Corey?
Oh, so the manufacturer is going to send me a new video transmitter.
Yeah, what, you're gonna get it as a Christmas package or what?
Yeah, probably next year.
Hi, Corey.
So this summer's a write-off. Oh, wow. What are you going to do, eh?
Bows.
We're making some progress.
Yeah,
Anyway, I'll see you guys later on.
okay.
And a dog, kinda.
Set it up.
That was either a little dog or that was the dog's red rocket, one of the two.
That's your new keyboard, right?
Yeah. There we go. That's good enough.
Cool.
Perfect.
Well, that's Kim in the background there,
Yep.
That's the cameraman.
cameraman.
That's his first print, guys. Drone shots. That's his
I'm
first print.
frightened to ask what it is.
Well, if you turn it sideways, you see where that tail goes up. That's where you put the cigarette in.
It's a little sitting dog.
Yeah.
Eh,
Not what it looked like. to
Hey,
me.
Kim, how long did it
Not what it
take?
looked like to me right away either.
About 13 minutes, but I
13
was
minutes.
up
That's
till
not
3.
bad.
I
No.
was up till 3:30 this morning with Tim, Mika, Steve, and Edge, Sean, FPV there.
Yeah.
We were doing the adjustments and all that stuff and everything. So that's my first print. I did video of it, but I can't get Filmora to accept the video because I got to go directly to YouTube. I think the SD card's buggered.
Oh,
So that's the dog, a little doggy.
That's
what
nice.
Yep. I think they sell those toys in adult places.
So Corey
You
Mano,
need to-
Corey
you need
Mano,
to-
hey, that looks like a DJI
You need to
FPV.
Hey, Kim, you need to keep that someplace special because that is going to be the hallmark of your new addiction.
Uh-huh.
If you look back, you can look back and say, this is what started it all.
The print came out pretty smooth and
Yeah.
As it
not
should.
bad.
How's the definition that we can't tell through that camera?
Well, I mean, it's pretty detailed. You
Good.
see the little eyes and all that stuff and everything. It's just so red.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when you use just red.
Just red.
Yeah. My dad is the one that put the yellow ribbon on that statue of the young Tom Edison when Bush II sent troops to Afghanistan. The picture was in the paper, but nobody knew who had done it. Oh, there you go. Now we know.
Joan Shaw says just getting done with the FPV drone, Kim.
Oh,
There you go, KA.
yeah, that's the little doggy test print off the SD card. I had to change the springs of the bed because the springs that come to the manufacturer is a piece of crap.
Yeah, they're soft.
Oh, I couldn't even get the bed high enough to intercept the printer head.
Yep.
So
Hey, there's David.
Aren't you glad I bought them before you got that
The other
printer?
David.
yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Dave.
Hi.
Tim says,
Hi,
don't
Kim.
lift it. Tim says,
Hi, everybody.
Tim says, don't lift the bed up, Kim. So what does Kim do? After undoing the wheels to get at the springs underneath, I lifted the bed up. Because, and some cuss words coming out of his mouth.
Restart the whole leveling process over again.
Well, I mean, it wasn't level anyways. I couldn't even, I was missing this much for the head to intercept the
Yeah.
table.
Yeah, quarter inch.
And
off.
it was tight as I could get it.
Yep.
So we replaced the springs immediately and all that. Just don't lift the bed up because you can have a bugger of a time.
Yeah, and there you are.
Well, good. Well, congratulations, Kim.
Yep.
Yeah.
Joan Shaw says, Kim, if you print the drone, use the RAFT.
Use a raft.
I'll have to figure out what the hell that is.
A
Wow.
raft, I think, holds the print up off of the
Bed.
bed. So in other
Oh,
words,
okay.
It's a Z offset switch.
Hi, Washington.
Washington County News, because I'm taking a break this morning. I wasn't supposed to go on this morning. I just came in and say hi to everybody, and I'm going pretty soon. So
well, you came on at about 10:35, and
Where?
So that
you're
is a
snowed in,
break.
Roger. Where are you going?
going to do some shopping again.
Yeah, see how
boy,
it is.
he's a shopper, isn't he?
Yeah,
I
lately.
go for specials at the food store. So the other day we spent our time looking around for a place to fly. Now I got to go just pick up some groceries.
Yeah, it was an interesting thing.
Interesting day.
No, it was an interesting process of getting that thing working and
Oh.
seeing how it works and moves around and
Well, Roger, was he cussing very much up there, or?
I was sleeping.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
It was
At
3:30 in the
3
morning.
freaking morning. No way.
Well,
I got up at 3 o'clock to go to the bathroom, and I heard him still talking upstairs. Says, "Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Sean says Roger's gonna get woke up by by us guys, and he's gonna come upstairs and kick everybody's ass. He says he's gonna kick my ass because he can't get to you guys.
That's funny.
Go down and stick the dog in his face and see what he says. Yeah, and I know the first words that's gonna come out of his mouth, and the first one would be starting with an F, and there's no damn way.
Well, I'm sure that after he woke up and everything, he thought that's really nice, Kim. But if you'd have woke him up with that in his face, I don't think he would have thought it was such a great deal.
No. Yeah, Roger thought of it ahead of time with the help of Tim of getting the new springs, which freaking really improved the thing of whatchamacallit there.
Yeah. Okay, Washington County News. I'll be on again tonight, guys. Don't forget. I'll be on 6
He'll be
p.m.
on tonight.
Yep.
5 or
Okay.
6, 5 sometime between what, 5 and 6, Roger?
I said 6.
6. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got to find a new plug for that printer though. Plug it somewhere else because it's on a power bar there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
And I have my Alexa on it, and I have my lamp on it, and all this kind of crap and everything. And the light's sitting there going.
Oh, yeah.
This is not going to work. Strobing like that because
Yep.
it's drawing the current from that cheap power box.
Well, and that house, Roger, isn't
Hey,
that
Brian.
new, so the wiring isn't probably heavy duty,
Oh, crap. No, it's just old wiring here for sure. KA30. Okay. Have a good one.
Yeah, it was interesting, Corey. It was interesting. I'm surprised how hot that bed gets. Though.
Hey, mana.
Who, Roger?
Mana.
Is that who it was?
Yeah.
Look at all
Yeah,
that
that's what it
excited
was.
he
It was a good show, guys. Got to see you later.
Bye.
See you tonight, Roger.
Hello, Brian.
I know it's not going to be the same because Paul's not here, but
Oh, you had a lot of work to do today.
Manamana, do 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 do. Manamana, do 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 do. Manamana, do 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 do. Manamana, just for my good friend Manamana
I
and
think that
Roger.
SD card is buggered.
Which one's that?
The one that
Yeah,
had
KA
problems with
Flurry.
the drone.
Okay.
What size SD card are you using, Kim?
It's a 32 gig.
Okay.
It's gray and sort of like dirt color,
Yeah.
brown.
It takes an awful lot to screw up an SD card, man.
Yep.
Because I used it in the drone and I couldn't get the file off the drone to put on the computer. It was saying there was a problem with it.
Mhm.
So I used this, I formatted it with the drone and I formatted with the computer and I stuck it into one of those scan discs, adapters.
Yeah.
And I put it in the camera upstairs and I was filming it. And now it's both videos. Filmora won't take it.
Oh. Drone Shots is saying, Kim, I got a floor mat from Harbor Freight to set the printer on that dampens it, the form floors, the little cushiony ones.
Yeah, that's what I got. It comes in a roll. It's like a foam kind of thing here. It's about yay thick. It's cushiony, and I laid that on top of the table, and the table's solid, and I stuck the printer on top of that. The only noise I find with it is the fan. The rest of it's really quiet.
Yep.
Congratulations, Kim, on your printer.
Thanks, Dave. Did you see? Did
Yeah. Yeah, that's number one.
Yeah, this is the first one.
Yeah. You'll be able to pick them
Well,
up at Spencer's for $19.99.
So now it's all set up and I'll have to buggerize around with it. And
Oh, wow. Look what Joe Shots wrote. I
Yep.
gave you the cat. Quarter of it was 50 gigs of 4K. Wow.
oh, Jesus. Yeah, it took, I think, 13 minutes or something like that to do this thing.
That ain't bad. Was that at scale or did you up the scale?
No, it was just direct off the test
Okay.
card thing there.
Yeah.
I
Well, the
was
test,
going to do the cat, but then I
you
said,
can, yeah, you can scale the test up and down.
I just hope it doesn't use the snow blower because the ground is not frozen. We're gonna have gravel everywhere if you use that blade snow.
well, I mean,
blower.
there's no point in even doing the driveway because it's not enough there.
You change tractors?
No,
How
just,
come there's no color? Oh, I got it for night vision, I think so.
oh,
Yeah, I still got it for night vision.
Yeah.
That's why his tractor's all gray.
Yeah, that's those gray cases were the good ones.
no, I'm just happy it's working.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I thought it would stink a hell of a lot and all that, but it doesn't. I didn't smell anything.
No, I don't think with that filament you got, it won't. Not a whole lot. Some of the filaments will.
Yeah, I suppose so.
The resin printing, now that has a smell.
Oh, I won't do any of that. That's for damn sure. I'll have to do it in the garage. It would kill us.
Yeah, the resin printing's got a smell when you mix all the resin in the base and it sits there and dips it and comes up. And
But it's an interesting little toy the way it operates.
Drone Shots did the cat. It took 26 hours. He made it huge.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
There's no way. You know, it is fascinating though. You want to look away, but you keep looking back at the damn print. You know, you can't stop but looking at it, watching what it's doing. You know, drives you bonkers.
Well, it's your first. You'll get over that real quickly.
Well, even some of the guys like Tim and Sean says he even sits there and watches it. Oh man.
Every now and then I catch myself doing it too with our laser cutter. I'll sit there and watch it cut through steel. So
Yeah,
like
just
you
like
start
butter.
half daydreaming doing it, and then you like shake it off, walk away, go do something.
Yeah.
Of course, nothing goes wrong.
Be able to make parts and stuff like that now. That'd
Oh,
be all
things
right.
go wrong with the laser all the time.
No, nothing goes wrong until you leave the room. And then it goes wrong.
Oh no, I've watched it go wrong many times. It's taken the whole laser head and knocked it right off the machine before me sitting there watching it do it. It moves so quick you can't stop it before it's going to happen.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about Kim and his
Oh yeah.
printer here. It'll be a perfect print, and then he'll leave the room. He'll come back, and there'll be print everywhere. And then
Yeah,
he'll go,
like a big glob.
Take an old warming plate off of a coffee pot and hide it underneath of his mat, Roger. He'll just come back to big melted plabs and
Like the movie The Blob. You remember that old B movie? The
No,
Blob.
no, Paul, I'm
Hey,
leaving.
Roger, check my note.
Okay,
I shall be react.
okay.
I guess we blew it. I guess we can't do it in secret. I gotta go to the bathroom, guys.
Yeah,
Go
you have
ahead.
to show me drone shots.
I'm perfectly capable of running your channel into the ground the same as mine.
he just said he was going to see Tamia, couldn't he?
God damn, Dave, leave some in the bottle for later. Jesus.
Okay.
Okay.
Like a little kid, you got to tell him, no, don't drink it all at once.
Nature of the gods.
Just
Drone
wondering if
Shots
he's
hasn't
gonna-
had to level his bed in over a year.
Where the hell is he going now?
I don't know.
At least he's keeping his clothes on today.
I think he's talking about his snow guy.
Who, me?
No, Roger.
Oh, they said keeping his clothes on. I got my video banned yesterday.
I know, I was there.
I wasn't.
You were playing a little Chip and Dale in your sleep, and we had to shut it off.
Not leveled the bed over a year. Oh, you haven't leveled that bed for over a year, Drone Shots? Wow. Oh. Yeah, so everybody check out everybody's channel and don't forget to hit that like button for Paul. It does help out his channel.
I did that when I was waiting for my link.
Okay.
I'm golden. I'm special. I get certified links in personally. He said when he puts them in the bulk mailing list, I don't get them.
Well, the sun's coming out full strength right now, but it is freaking cold out.
Yeah, really nice here. So you'll have nice weather coming.
Not really. We're supposed to be only in the 18s and 20s.
Yeah, it takes about a week. Normally what we get that blows across.
Like-
Normally what
like the
we get
mail?
blows across. Yeah. I got
Oh,
some friends
cool.
that oh, what's the name of that town right in Canada, right across that bridge in Canada? What's the name of that town? They live
Windsor?
45 minutes out of there.
Okay.
No, it starts with an S. Sault Ste. Marie.
Okay.
They live 45 minutes north out of it. And about what I get, about a week and a half later, they get it.
Oh, wow.
Hi, Paul.
Yeah, Paul's done 2 aerials so far. He's got 1 more to do. Oh, that's cool, Gory. Well, here it's quite windy right now. Oh, yeah. It's windy.
Thank you, Roger.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta go, you gotta go.
I just took the MA2 up to the house for a bit. Nice, Corey. Heading to the 3rd. Gonna have the 3rd one.
Well, it didn't cost so much in fuel today for doing my yard.
No,
Uh,
that was just some light scraping there. You didn't get much. We didn't get much out of that storm either.
it was mainly snow squalls we were getting last night.
Hmm.
They were warning about that last night. I mean, it came down really thick yesterday.
Hey, Lewis.
Hey, Lois, how you doing?
Hi, Lewis.
And yeah, I thought we'd be able to go flying today, but I don't think so. Oh, cool there, Paul. Yeah,
At least
you'll,
you
you'll
got,
be happy to have it, that's for sure.
at least you got the driveway cleaned off.
Yeah, you can make it out now to the grocery store.
Yeah, well, I shoveled off the gallery this morning in the front there for the birds. Put the bird seed down and bread.
On the deck there?
Yeah,
Is that what you guys call the gallery? All right.
we just throw on during the winter time. We just throw it on the deck. They come and get it there. We don't put nothing in a bird feeder.
Squirrels would take it anyway.
Yeah.
That does seem to be the go-to rig. Yep, everybody's liking that one.
Believe me, on the deck, it's clean. There's not one seed left on that bloody deck after they're finished.
Oh yeah. Yep.
See, Roger, here's what I put on the outside. Green on the back
Okay.
and red on the front.
Orientation striping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to kind of, because where I put the Loctite on,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so I wanted to make it look kind of universal all the way around.
Okay. You were lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky you didn't screw up the gimbal.
Yeah. Yep. Still flies. Just
It was
just
Hodges
great.
that had to replace a gimbal once, wasn't it?
Hey, Sparky 107,
What's
107. Very nice to see you.
Hey, Sparky.
How you doing?
Wasn't
Hi,
it, wasn't
Sparky.
it Hodges that had to replace a gimbal once in one of them?
Yeah, he had to he sent it
Yeah.
out. Yep. He sent it out to
It
have.
wasn't
replaced.
too long ago.
No. It was on his Phantom 4 Advanced or Pro or whatever.
Yeah, whatever one. Yep.
Louis P. Floyd just put a link in there. Better have a strong stomach, he said.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those.
Yep.
Did you take your meds, Paul?
I take my meds.
Yep.
What day is it?
Still Saturday.
Yeah, here too. We saw a dead skunk in the road yesterday there, Phantom Hodges. Yeah.
Oh, there's been so many of them. It's crazy. I don't know where they're all coming from. Why have there been so many?
Well, I hope it doesn't proliferate here because every year I have to hire the guys to come and get them, and they charge me $100, $150 service call and $75 for every critter they haul out of here.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to do bodyguard nights. Every time I put Roxy out, I had to go out with a flashlight first, look around, and
Well, that's what I still do with Mia because I don't
Yeah.
want it. So I go out
Yeah.
the back
Oh,
door
'cause-
with the flashlight. And
Not
spot
so
around.
much to protect the dog, but not so that he gets sprayed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I've never heard of a skunk killing a dog.
Oh, well,
They'll
I
spray
know
the
Roxy
crap out of
got,
them, though.
the first 2 months we were here, she got sprayed.
Yep, that's fun, isn't it?
Not a lot of fun.
Did you do the tomato bath?
No, we did the one with the peroxide and everything there.
Peroxide and stuff in it? Yep.
Yeah. That worked right away.
Yep. Then you gotta get it out of your house.
Yeah, well, you see, that's the problem. We let her out. I think Kim let her out around 11 o'clock at night and she got sprayed, and there's no freaking way we're gonna start doing that. So we brought her. She slept in the garage that night. She really didn't like that, believe me.
No, I bet not.
She chewed all the bottom door of the garage,
Mhm.
2x4.
Yep.
She was even getting nails, and you can see on her paws, she even scratched her paws on the nails and blood all over the place.
Ugh.
Yep. They will fight tooth and nail to get back to their owners.
Mhm.
Mine are the same way. They figured out how to open this patio door. We have a big sliding patio door.
Yeah.
Yeah. When the one was younger, more restless. Yeah, he figured out how to unlock that thing and open it. So he and the old one went out gallivanting around town while we were all at work. And I was out at the farm and the veterinarian called me. She happened to be at the end of my street. And she called me up and she's like, "Do you have your 2 dogs at home?" I'm like, "Well, I'm not there to tell you." She's like, "Well, I think I have them. Is one Buddy and Rebel?" On their tags, it's right there. I'm like, "Well, if you got them, why are you asking me if they're fucking at home?" Got their names and my phone number right on them.
Okay.
She's like, "They're soaking wet and bubbly," and I'm like, "What?" So as they went that way, there's a car wash at the other end of the block that the vet's on. I think they ran through the car wash.
Okay.
They
It's
were
one of them
hitting-
automatic washes where you pull in there, the vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they ran through there while somebody pulled in and it came on.
That's funny.
Because that's exactly what they smelled like when we got them. It smelled like Carnauba and freaking car wash soap.
Yeah, her paw. Yeah, they do have a good smell to them, believe me.
Mhm.
They skunks. I don't know how the vultures eat them. I don't know.
You know, that's actually classified as a pleasant odor.
Yeah. Ah.
Ooh.
That's why when you say skunk, everybody sniffs like a couple times and you keep doing it. It's actually classified as a pleasant odor. Mm-hmm.
I remember one time I had this old car and I had a big hole in the floor and I ran over a freaking skunk.
Oh no.
I drove that car and my head stuck out the window. So I got to work. I ain't smelled too good neither.
My dad taught us how to skin those. And as you're skinning them, you come back by the spray sacks.
Yeah.
You can go right around those spray sacks and take them out whole, and you twist the ends, and then you put them in your buddy's heater motor of his pickup. When he turns that sucker on, spins around.
Remind me not to be your friend.
Yeah.
You put it in your buddy's truck. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, put it right in that heater motor fan. So when that fan starts spinning around, it whips that thing around in there like a dryer and it breaks open.
Hey guys, I gotta get going. Okay.
All right, Rod.
Hey,
Bye,
Roger.
Roger.
We'll see you
Take
tonight.
care.
See you, Roger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll be on tonight,
5
guys.
o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Yeah.
6 o'clock. Bye,
5 my
everyone.
time. Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
See you, Rod.
Bye, Roger.
Bye.
You been flying today, Paul?
No.
Too cold.
Too
for Paul.
cold. It's 32 degrees out. I mean, I could fly if there was something to fly, but as you can see, the panning camera, there's nothing out there.
Nothing but fishermen, and he's not about filming fishermen. I'd watch that one if he filmed fishing.
Well, I don't think they'd like me hovering around them.
Oh, I wouldn't care.
Well, I think they would be a little skittish about like the DNR and the Canadian, because the Canadian and the American all think they have authority over each other.
Hmm.
And so the Canadians will go out there and they'll, whether you're an American boat or not, and they will actually pull you over and start checking your life vests, your licenses, all the different things.
And people just agree. Hey, Lindsay.
Yeah, you know, I'm sure
Mike's
they
back on.
argue with them. I'm not on Canadian soil. And they'll say, yeah, but you're in Canadian territory. Because all of those fishing boats you saw down on the river, that was all on the Canadian
Canadian
side. Of
side.
the river.
Yep. In the calm water. Yeah. All right, Hodges. He's at the 3rd location, about to fly.
Oh, you got 3 to do, Paul, today or 4?
He said
3.
3.
3.
Good.
And
Yeah.
Frank's
Welcome back, Frank. How was the post office?
Nothing good. I'm
All
waiting
right.
for a T-shirt from a YouTube channel, and I didn't receive it. And I'm waiting for a car cover for my '64 lowrider from Red
Oh,
Cat.
there you go.
Hi, Blind Neil.
By Neil says hello, drone shots.
Hey, Neil.
Oh, drone shots.
I was going to ask you, Neil, what you had for supper the other night, but I don't remember what night it was. One of your TikToks came up on my phone. I don't know what was on that plate. It did not look kosher. Hello again, Lindsay.
It did not look kosher.
Did you take pictures of your shrimp fest there, Mike?
No, I should have.
Yeah. Mike last night at what time?
9 o'clock at night.
9 o'clock at night. He cooked up on the Barbie. Not on the Barbie, but
Yeah, on the barbecue. Yeah, the
on
grill.
the barbecue. How many shrimp?
100.
100 shrimp.
Mm.
Wow.
All different flavors and spices.
Yeah, we did 5 flavors, and that way each of us, you did 10 on a skewer, 10 shrimp on a skewer, 100 of them. We each had 50, so you each had a stick of a different flavor.
Hi, I'll pass. Bye, I mean. Hi, bye. Easy.
Hmm.
Hey,
Talk about how
Arpass, thanks
I
for coming in.
That was all homemade. I didn't go buy the shrimp, Dave.
Yeah, but 5
Didn't.
flavors.
Yeah, we just seasoned them ourselves.
Barbecue probably was
Burnt
one.
up my microwave doing it, but we seasoned them ourselves. I think I got to order a door latch from what I was looking up.
Yeah, they're probably better for you than Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, probably.
Dave is still getting over back to back home
Back-to-back bells,
delivery
huh?
of egg roll, 10 egg rolls, and then 10 beef and bean burritos.
No, 6 beef
Oh,
burritos.
Holy
only
crap.
6. I'm sorry.
6 beef and
And
bean
it
burritos.
takes-
How did?
It takes me all day and all night to get through them all. That's why I
Oh,
eat
sure,
all day.
sure.
Okay, sure. You
Mhm.
do tell yourself
But
that.
now you know where the strong winds are coming
Okay.
from, Mike.
Right? That house is explosive currently. It's
Well, that's why
Oh no,
he's aiming his cannon at the back wall.
no, I'm aiming him at the next bedroom.
Oh.
If that vape had new batteries in it, the probably house would have blown. As soon as that coil heated up, poof,
Hi,
Gonna have to-
JD.
gonna have to live
I
in one of
keep
them
it
old
down
firework
to-
factory houses where they're not allowed to screw the roof on so it can decompress. And
Hi, Lone Star.
I can't remember what I was gonna say. Mike's got me all screwed up.
Well, maybe Dave, you might be onto something. You could have the culinary expertise of ordering with Dave Enos.
yeah.
Right.
At your age, it might be good, Dave. Cleans everything out on its way through.
Yeah.
Not a plugged artery in
And
there.
your tagline should say, "Get back in the flow."
Yeah.
I just go to the hospital when I need to get an artery unplugged.
We're talking about your digestive.
Digestive tract. Yeah.
Oh,
Upper, lower intestine, colon. Clean as a whistle, I'm sure.
Yep.
clean as a whistle.
Yeah. Just that hint of fried taco at the end.
Yeah.
They don't fry those burritos. That's
They don't take yours and brownie side? Yeah, they do.
no.
No?
Tomorrow, I think we're having nachos. I'm not
Mine's $1. The dollar burritos.
Oh, okay.
sure. Okay.
They don't. they
Hey,
don't
Dave,
cook-
can you give any hints to Frank? He's having nachos tonight, I think.
Yeah. Tonight or tomorrow night, one or the other.
Nachos Bel Grande.
Yeah.
I think they're doing theirs homemade.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You're doing yours homemade, aren't you, Frank?
Yes. Homemade.
Yeah.
yeah.
Theirs are
I
actually
got-
going to be good for them.
Yeah, I got no. I got nothing.
All you got to be able to do, Dave, is brown hamburger. You can do that on a hot plate or skillet. Or
Yeah.
I got a hot plate. We got a stove.
yeah, see, you can brown hamburger with the best of them, buddy.
I don't
There's
have
not
a
even any
frying
skill
pan.
in that. You don't own a frying pan?
I don't own a frying pan. I don't own. My
Oh, good Lord.
sister-in-law took all my kitchen utensils and all my pots and pans.
Wow.
I'm going to send you an electric skillet, buddy. An electric frying pan.
Oh, I'd love to have it.
I'm going to send it to you.
Lone
I get
Star's giving some
treats.
advice.
Teresa to wash it.
Just don't trust the parts, Lone Star said, Dave.
A little taco seasoning in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I bet you they're
You-
cheap on Amazon. Hold
you-
on. That's
You'd,
fine.
you'd be a Taco Bell of your own right there.
Could have. Way cheaper, too, probably.
I'm supposed to get
Hey,
a little
Marcel.
money here shortly.
Oh, you're looking
Yeah,
for
you
the
should be getting your stimulus, huh?
stimulus.
Yeah, yeah. On the 17th, my bank said.
The Canadians, Frank doesn't get the stimulus checks.
Oh yeah, 26.33. You can get one. 8 quart, 800 water, 49. How big do you want one?
Not big.
Well, yeah, obviously. If you get it bigger though, a little bit bigger though, you can use half of it, and then no, you don't got to wash it twice. You can use the other half. Or
So how many of you have used the air fryer instead of oil fryer? The
Oh, yeah.
air fryer electric.
Yep.
How
We
do they
got one.
work? They're pretty good or what?
I do not like French fries in it, but for other things, pork loins, chicken nuggets, that kind of thing, chicken wings, legs, all that kind of stuff, it works great.
Okay.
I just
I'm
didn't
Max
like
at-
the I just didn't like the French fries in it. They don't get crispy.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mike. I don't like them in the air fryer.
They sure have a lot of different models, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I couldn't tell you. I think ours is a Ninja.
Ninja.
Yep.
That's the one that has the canister you put in and out, right?
No, ours has got a big tray half
Yeah.
basket thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
And
bought
this
an air fryer several years ago. One of the big clear things, you know, and it has a ring you put on top of that, and then the thing
Yeah.
on top, and
Yep.
and never used it. And just, you know, when Skip was over here painting the upstairs, I gave it
That
to him
one.
and say, "Hey, you want this?"
That one right there, Frank, on the
Which-
right, far
This
right.
one?
Nope.
The
Oh,
fire
this one?
right there.
That one. Yep. Ours is like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
get
we
all-
have a bunch of these baskets that came with it and stuff. We don't have that rotisserie and all them. Ours didn't come with that, but
Okay.
it does do that stuff.
Looks like a little tiny oven.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. The fries actually they tumble.
Yep. You can season them up that way and
There's the
everything.
barbecuer.
Yeah. See, like ours didn't come with some of them.
You could
We
put
can
the-
order
you
them
could,
now.
You could do the shrimp on the Barbie with that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I don't know if it'd give it the same flavor. Yeah. All right. $30, Dave. You're gonna have to send me your address. It ships for free.
Yeah, I've got Prime.
Well, I got
I'm-
Prime too, but I need your address. I ain't shipping it to my house and then
You're
shipping it
looking
to
a
you.
gift horse in the mouth there, Dave. He wants to send you that.
Okay, I can give you my address.
Matter of fact, I got your email still because you never did get a hold of me on your remote.
Well, I couldn't get a hold of
I gave you my email address. All right,
you.
fine.
Why
I'll
you
email you.
gave it? Yeah, I couldn't get it. It went by too fast, and I couldn't get
It
it.
was in the
So
it was in the private chat that day.
I didn't know at that time how to get in there.
Yeah, but you can't copy it out of there anyway. I remember that now.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
No, but I could write it down.
Oh, look at there. Just barely type it in. Are you at Gmail? Yeah, you're at Gmail.
Yeah.
Blind Neil's funny. Max Air 420.
If I put my address in the private chat, who can look at it?
Everybody that's up here.
Just
can-
the
You
people.
can
on
private
just-
chat just Mike.
private.
Yeah,
Just the five of us.
I just emailed you, Dave.
Oh, okay.
just sent it.
AZ Drone asked
There it
the
is.
question, can you toast Taco Bell in it?
Oh yeah, yeah. It'll toast whatever you put in it. I just didn't like how ours did French fries. No, we
don't know
didn't
about
try them in
toast.
that tumbler. We didn't
Yeah, I
try
don't know
'em in the
about toast, but I've heard them getting roasted a lot.
tumbler.
Thank you, Mike. You're a scholar and a gentleman.
Only one of them are true.
You're a scholar. Are you an engineer?
Yep, civil.
That's what my dad did. Yeah, well, he has a degree in civil engineering and a master's degree in public administration.
Yep. I have my master's in applied sciences.
He worked for Department of Interior, Office of Surface Mining. He was high up.
Yeah, I worked with Interstate Engineering. We did a lot of, well, we did like a lot of everything, but underwater works, water works, stuff like that. A lot of roadways, highways, interstates, buildings, everything. A lot of land plotting. I actually enjoyed the going out doing the surveying more than I did the actual civil engineering.
That's what my dad used to do when he was just out of college.
Yep.
Surveying for
Oh,
the
I enjoyed that.
USGS.
Yep, I did it for USGS too. Yep. I got to go across the Rocky Mountains up in Montana and do all the mountains up there and the Peace Gardens in North Dakota.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, those brass caps and all that stuff.
Yep, giant big brass ones. They're about 8 inches round.
Yeah.
Yep. You go up and you find them on the top of those mountains. You got to dig down through snow sometimes. And just see how far they shifted, the way the ice moved, and you get to set a new one with your number on it. It was the coolest thing ever. I also did the geographical center of North America. I have one of my name's on one of them at the bottom of that lake.
Ah, cool.
Yep. Which isn't too far from me. Rugby, North Dakota is a geographical center.
Cool.
It was pretty cool. You get to find a lot of old stuff. That's what I really liked about the surveying. We were in Montana surveying it when the oil boom hit. And BNSF, when Montana was settled, the state gave every other quarter to BNSF as the rail line went through. And they owned all the mineral rights and everything to it. So they were putting up oil rigs when the oil boom hit on all them. And we're out there looking for land markers to survey all this stuff. And back in that day, they used to carve them on flat stones and set them. We had looked for that stupid rock for weeks and weeks and weeks. We'd been parking on it for a month. One day we ended up parking off just a little bit over for whatever reason it was. And Jeff Dowdy, who I was working with, is sitting there on this like semi-flat rock trying to stand up and look for lines of sight at different, the way the property lines would have ran. And he's standing on it, and I happened to look down by his feet there because he had dropped something. We were standing on the stupid rock.
So that rock was the marker.
Yep. Yeah. Like 170 years old. Sat there with it all chiseled into it with the coordinates and everything, the plus and.
Yeah, I know that there's a marker just north of the Blue Water Bridges.
Mm-hmm.
Parallel, one of the parallels.
Yeah. My dad worked for the government for 32 years. My mom worked at the Pentagon.
Nice. That's what I did with Interstate Engineering. The city here fired their engineer and everything from one of our floods, and they nominated Interstate Engineering as the city engineering office. Then, so we didn't have a city engineer. It was actually the place I worked. So we kind of worked for the government. But
Yeah. Well, the only thing good about working for the government is the benefits.
Yep.
The retirement and everything, and you got so many days off.
Yeah. Well, this being all private, we got treated very well for an engineering firm.
I'll bet it'd probably be better to go private.
Some of the best golfing trips I don't remember. That's a lot of people out there now, Paul.
Yeah, there's quite a few people out there. But what they do is all these people, majority of these people that are parked, they're not walking. They'll go just the main drag street is just over a little bit. And they'll you got McDonald's, Wendy's.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And they'll get lunch and bring it down here, and they'll sit down here and eat and look out over the water.
Yeah. Can you fish off of that boardwalk?
Oh yeah.
Can you? That's what I'd be doing.
Yep, you can fish off there. And the boardwalk's open 24 hours.
Oh yeah.
Because that's just the street right there. And this is Pine Grove Park.
Yeah. Where's the boat ramp from there?
Just down around the corner. If you see this building here,
Yep.
if you go that way a little bit, that's on the other side of the Black River. And so there's a couple of city boat launches up there.
Nice. So they took it out of the current.
Yep. Yeah, the Black River comes out into
Hi, Hugh.
the St. River. And the Black River is marked by, as he passes by, the old train bridge that's up right there.
Yep, I see it.
Yep.
Euro
And
pooping? What?
That's where the Black River comes out underneath that train bridge out onto the St. Clair River.
What the hell are you doing, David?
I gotta take the lid off my vape so I can.
With the
put
frickin' 8-inch channel lock?
Yeah. Well, I broke it. It had a little
I'm
plastic
surprised
cover
using
on
that
it.
tool.
Wow.
No, I didn't used to use this, so it started spinning around and it wouldn't loosen or tighten. And
I wonder why.
Well, at least he didn't go take it out and put it in, clamp it into the vise. you
Vice
know?
and yeah.
so I just put it in.
Now, Dave, didn't you just tell us the other day that you had to stop with the vape because the vape was screwing you up?
Yep.
Yeah, but that was with CBD fluid.
Ah,
That makes me cough like nothing else. So I quit putting that nasty old CBD fluid in there. And I've got this down to 6 milligrams.
so what's that? 6 milligrams an hour you smoke through that thing, or what?
No, so that's a load of nicotine in there, 6 milligrams.
Yeah.
Per puff?
but
Yeah, per puff then.
How much per puff?
I don't know. That's
You just-
light.
You
It
just
starts at per bottle. It starts at 24 milligrams.
That's not how that works.
I don't know how.
It's each puff you take, you're getting 6 milligrams.
Oh, this is.
If a beer is 5.7% alcohol and I take a sip, part of that beer is 5.7% alcohol I just ingested. I didn't only get 0.002 because I took a sip.
and Dave sits there sucking on that all day long. See?
I know. He's an old freight trolley over there.
Yeah.
At least it's not cigarettes. It's 95% better for you than cigarettes.
With current, there hasn't been they haven't been around long enough to get total amount of damage they can cause.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, remember those adverts that said
So far, that's what all the studies have shown. All of the studies.
All the studies that you have wanted to look at, right?
No, I've looked at pretty much all of them.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, they
No,
used to
they've
say
all been
smoking was good
done.
for you.
Yeah.
They've all been done by universities. They've
Mhm.
all been like hundreds of people or 1,000 people. Large test group. It's you
David's on
can't
his
get
way to
pop.
becoming Puff the Magic Dragon. There you go, Marcel.
Hey, Dave, at our age, if you're happy, you're happy.
You can get popcorn lung
Yep.
if you, but that's really rare. It's really rare, but it's 100% fatal.
hmm
You don't outlive that.
Just like I said before, if I had a whole bowl of Skittles and one Skittle in there was going to kill you completely without question, would you still eat any of the Skittles?
Nope.
But yet here you are trying it.
Who's over there smoking the cigarette?
Uh-huh. But I know what it's going to do. I ain't going to sit here and lie to you. They say that it's very rare if I die of cancer from this cigarette.
Yeah, it's rare. It's rare. Key word is rare.
Yeah.
Well, I smoked for 40 years, so
Yeah.
David, you never picked up the habit, did you?
I smoked
yeah,
till I was
40,
about
40
18.
years. Oh, David.
David.
Smoked till I was about 18. And then they
Okay.
went up to something like £5 a packet. And I was like, I'm not paying that.
Being cheap saved you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
don't
was
have
also
the-
struggling playing
Yeah, they're
rugby
not
as
real
well.
high here in North Dakota. My Marlboro Reds a pack is $5.20.
Mm.
We don't have the $13, $12, $20 packs.
I don't know what they are over here now. I haven't looked.
Yeah.
But I do know they've started hammering them
Mm.
more than they used to.
I don't even know if they still have. You remember they used to, every place used to have cigarette vending machines.
Oh yeah.
Used to
Yeah,
put
they-
the money
Those-
Only in
those-
bars.
pull the lever.
Only in bars here.
Yeah, I think you can only have them in bars or clubs now.
We used to have one where I worked, and you put your dollar and a quarter in there, and we'll pull the handle out.
Yep.
Out would come get a pack of cigarettes. Sometimes the guy would mess with us and put different cigarette packs
In the different, yeah.
in the different. you get
I mean, when I went
whatever,
to school,
just,
you could pop in the newsagents and buy 2 and a match for pennies.
They
must have made
used to sell them by individuals.
Well, yeah, but he bundled 2 together with matches for 2 matches.
2 matches, 2
And
cigarettes. and a
I can't
plastic.
remember what the price was, but it was, pocket money prices.
we used to be able, when I was in high school, to get a pack for illegally for 40 cents.
Yeah,
I
played
don't-
that game as well, Marcel.
Yeah, that's good. That's funny.
Weed was expensive.
90% of all e-cigarettes tested contain the diacetyl alcohol and 2 to 3 petadines, which are the harmful chemicals that cause popcorn lung. There you go, David. There's your proof.
Yeah, but
I never disagreed with it. I just said it's safer to vape than it is to smoke.
Mhm.
It seems
Yeah,
like we're
that's the
both going to
biggest
die.
question. Which one is better for you?
Yeah, seems like we're both
are
going to
gonna
die.
harm
It
you.
sounds like the outcome's not changing a whole lot, buddy.
Both are going to harm you.
Yeah.
But which one is less harmful?
Yeah, which
That's the
one
biggest question.
is better for you,
Mhm.
or least harmful? I guess it wouldn't say better for you. Least
Yeah.
harmful.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it depends on which one you're smoking, I guess.
Yeah.
The one that's bad for you that day.
Mm.
I try and stick with the same e-fluid.
Yeah. Yeah. As long as you're buying it from a recognized manufacturer, not, some goofy person.
No, this is online. I order it. And that's all they do is e-fluid,
Yep.
e-mods and tanks, and
Yep.
that's their business.
Mhm.
You can start practicing and be one of those guys that do all the little tricks with the giant smoke vapors that come out.
No, I don't need that.
Start calling the old tugboat.
I look like a cigar store Indian.
What, are you going to come tell these guys hi? Is that your deal? Jesus.
He's a little loving there, Dad.
Oh yeah, he's a big pansy.
So Frank, when's your next show gonna be on?
Thursday night,
Thursday night at Eastern time,
Eastern time, 9:30 Eastern time, Thursday.
9:30 Eastern time.
Oh, you go pretty late. That's 8:30 here. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's I go on for 2 hours, so 9:30 till 11.
9:30 to 11:30.
Yeah, to 11:30. Yeah, 2 hours.
Guess where Paul Hodges is off now? Without
Where's
looking
he?
at the chat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I wonder. Quick stop or something, and he's probably gonna make her back.
Going to Timmy's. That's where I
Yeah.
should go. I should go for Timmy's for dinner.
You're already out. I mean, you could have picked it up.
Yeah, I was at the post office. Well,
Mhm.
Timmy's is another maybe 20-minute drive.
Oh,
Not
really?
even.
Wow. I thought Canada was like almost like law over there. They had to be on every other corner.
It's because I live in the boonies. I live in a very small little town.
hmm
I decide to seclude my wife with me in a very small town like that. Nobody would take her away from me.
hmm
Put her in the jail and leave her there.
I've got a Tim Hortons about 4 blocks away from me.
Oh yeah.
Right up
And
over that
my
bridge.
my undoing is Boston creams.
Yep.
Yep. Or apple fritters for me.
Yep. Oh, those things are
Oh,
terrible. too,
those.
And they have a breakfast burrito I kind of like too. They
Yeah.
call it breakfast wrap.
Yeah,
Yep.
breakfast wrap. The farmer's wrap is the best because the
Yeah.
farmer's wrap you get with sausage or bacon, or you can even ask for both.
Oh, yeah.
And you get a potato in there. You get the egg. You get everything in there.
Cheese and the whole bit. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I had one of those a couple of weeks ago. But my downfall is I have to cruise in there and get me. What I do is I get 6 of them, and I tell them I want them in a box, and so 6 just fit in the bottom of a box.
Mhm.
Tim Hortons box. Bring it home. Mm.
Yep.
I can get the breakfast burritos at Taco Bell.
Not the same, trust me.
Not quite the same.
You can get breakfast
Well, not
burritos at
not
McDonald's
the
too,
same, but
not
it's
the
got
same.
eggs and
It's what they call eggs.
sausage. Well, it's probably powdered eggs.
It's not. It's big liquid bags.
Yeah, what they don't say in Taco Bell is what species the eggs are from. That's
Yep. Well, they
You
already
know, the
admitted
other-
that their beef is only 80% beef. And
The other thing I really like from
At
Tim
least
Hortons
it's eggs.
is the homemade chili they have.
oh, at Timmy's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Did you ever try it from Wendy's?
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't too
Wendy's
bad.
It's good chili.
It's just like
Wendy's.
McDonald's. For the longest time, they were advertising made with 100% pure beef,
hmm
and it wasn't. But they could get away with it because the company they bought it from was named 100% pure beef.
hmm
So they were saying it's made of 100% pure beef, which is the company name and not
hmm
the beef.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I think the only fast food restaurant that was allowed to keep it in their title was Hardee's. or-
Wendy's. Wendy's.
Nope, Wendy's will just tell you their patties are never frozen.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
or not McDonald's, but Hardee's or Carl's Jr. are the only ones now that can advertise 100% pure Angus burgers and stuff like that for those
Okay.
ones.
yeah, I usually go
got-
for the Angus.
They're pretty expensive.
Yep, that's what you get when you
For
have
one
100%,
one
100% pure
hamburger.
beef hamburger. Let's not lie about what you're doing. Quit taking your clothes off.
Oh yeah, that's
We're trying to
right.
talk to you here.
I was itching. I had to scratch.
Well, food and everything is going to go up here because of, if they pass the $15 an hour minimum wage,
Oh God, yeah, it'll go way up.
it's
Yep.
going to shoot everything up. Not that I don't agree with, that they need, but it's all on a ladder. If you move the
Mhm.
bottom rung up, then all the other rungs go up.
Go up. Yep. A lot of people don't understand that a gallon of milk is now going to cost you $12.
Yep. Because in any kind of business model, you know, labor is 22% or 23%.
Yep.
So if you raise any of the percentages, then it's got to go up.
Only people that ain't gonna affect is the people that are working in tipping industries,
Yep.
waitresses and waiters, stuff like that. They'll still stay below bottom rung, but their tips and whatever. A lot of them make way more than $15-20 an hour with tips anyway. So
Right.
Yeah, my sister and her husband are licensed, went to school for masseuses,
oh yeah. Yeah.
massage therapists.
Yep.
And so it's a real deal. And they get like $50 tips for some of them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can get way higher than that too. It depends on
Yeah.
if your sister does the happy endings or not.
She's pretty squeamish.
Different folks for different folks, you know?
Yeah.
It's all right, Dave. It's okay. There's one in every family.
Now you're picking on my sister.
Yeah.
You're the one who
Poor
brought it
little
up.
girl. Well, just because I brought it up doesn't mean you got to pick on her.
If it keeps you from taking your clothes off again, we'll do whatever.
I didn't take my clothes off.
You were almost there.
He was on a roll, that's for sure.
The old rub and tug. Yep, there you go, Corey Mantle. This is why most guys don't get massages, having some lady rub all over your freaking body except for the parts you want rubbed, and then have to pay for it. Nope.
Oh, why do you have to pay for it? They call it a full body massage, don't they?
It still cost me $50 to get a massage from her.
I couldn't, even if my sister was a masseuse, I couldn't hire my sister to do a full body massage. Nope. I don't even want a back rub.
She does the hot rocks and all that
I bet she
stuff.
does, buddy.
Hot rocks, there you go.
You guys are terrible.
We're terrible. You just told us your sister
Well,
does the old
talking
hot
about
rock
it.
routine.
Not on me. I can't afford $50.
It doesn't have anything to do with his sister. It's the money.
Yeah. Paul caught it, yeah.
Dave.
Beep, beep, beep. Back this truck up 1 minute. 1 minute.
Oh my.
Poor David down there is gonna have a heart failure. He's hitting his chest.
The more I talk, the more I get myself into trouble.
Well, Dave
You got
Donder's a
Mike-
heart attack.
You got Mike and Paul giving me
That didn't have to do
anything.
anything with me and Paul. You're the one who just.
You guys twisted it into something nasty.
No, we didn't. You just told us that you couldn't afford the $50 she charges for the old hot rock service.
Well, that's a clean thing. I mean, they're certified. They have insurance.
They use special gloves.
Yeah.
They do use gloves.
They disinfect in between each client.
Their tables, they do.
Hey Dave, you're going down the rabbit hole, buddy.
Oh, Paul's got to start his Timmy's app, so we're in the back.
Sorry, guys, you're getting canceled. I got to bring up my Timmy's app.
Timmy's app?
He's got the app on his phone. He can order it before it goes through.
Oh yeah.
Corey Mano
Go
says
for a free
it's
one as
called
well.
the old rub and tug.
Tug, yeah. It ain't dirty at all. They use clean lotion.
Yeah, they're certified.
Certified. Yeah.
Certified.
They're certified. That's
Called
hard
up
to
my
get.
sister.
Took
She's
'em
bona
about
fide.
took them about 6 months to pass all the tests and get trained.
No, I bet. How big was the train?
Oh, Dave.
I just keep putting my foot in it everywhere I go.
Ah,
What's this company your sister works for?
She doesn't work for any company.
Oh, she's private, huh?
She does. No.
yeah, because she's certified.
She's private, but she rents out a booth at a masseuse company.
Oh, nice. It's like when you go to Amsterdam, they all have to rent out the little window panes as you walk down.
Sell you a joint.
Yeah, that's not what they're selling in that part of town.
Heroin.
They rent the glass, and then the ladies stand in the glass as you're walking by, and they little booths they rent out.
I wouldn't know about that.
Well, I'm just saying, if you get downtown to where your sister rents her booth, see if there's a big glass window.
But she's certified, though.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
key.
they're all certified and tested in Amsterdam.
Amsterdam, yep. They have to go through certification too. Every
Well,
week.
Her husband does it too, and he's got a master's degree. And
She's a master. Master.
Master's degree.
Oh, good.
Oh,
He used to be an amateur baiter. Now he's a master.
he's a teacher. He was a teacher.
I don't know how you teach somebody something like that.
High school teacher and a baseball coach.
There's a master and a slave degree.
Apparently. That's got to be a hell of a pickup line for your brother-in-law. I'm a master's. Master body rubber.
Well, they both have college degrees.
Oh,
They're making good money.
Yep. There's a certified hyena right there in
Mm-hmm.
Pride Lands and Hyena Den in Africa.
Did you ever look up the hyena men in Africa before, Paul?
Yeah.
Guys take those things and bring them home and raise them and got them as freaking pets.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Well, you moved the time. That's what happened. And went into night vision.
Yep.
Look what happened to the
We're
color.
at it's 1839 over there.
Yep.
My popcorn lungs getting Jimmy.
Mm-hmm. Better call that brother-in-law of yours.
He's certified.
Mm-hmm. Master.
Master, yeah.
He was in the military.
His brother-in-law's last name is Bates.
Let's see.
I used to have a football coach when I was in high school. His last name was Bates.
Well, that's odd because Dave was just saying that this guy's a football coach.
Yeah.
Baseball.
Oh, baseball coach. Okay.
And his name is Smell.
Smell?
Smell.
What the smell?
That's his last name. He's a Pennsylvania Dutch.
Ah.
Smell. Snell or Schmel?
So he's certified in fly balls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's smart too, but he knows it. He doesn't let you forget it at any time. I don't think I care for it.
Master at catching the ones out of left field.
David's sitting there going, "What the hell have I gotten into?" And so
Mhm.
is Frank's thinking that. Frank says, "I know I'm not into it."
Mhm.
I just, it didn't take long and it just went sideways.
No, it did a nosedive. I
Oh,
thought I was flying my Anafi again. It just went.
Or you try and open up a little bit to
Yeah.
people you consider
Well,
friends.
David,
No way.
I give you credit because you started out as a strip tease and you just went right for it.
Yep. We took
No,
her
it was the
full
vape
homebound.
thing. You took my vape thing because I took some channel locks and opened the lid on it.
You took your clothes off before the channel locks.
I did not take my clothes off. They
You were
on
trying.
me.
If I wouldn't have interrupted you, you were already all the way up to your chin. Oh, I had an itch, you said.
Oh,
He
yeah,
had to itch
it
his
was,
chin.
Yeah.
I gotta scratch my belly and chest. I got lots of hair.
You don't have to lift your shirt up for that. See what? Look. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I could get my master's degree doing this.
Well, I think we beat this pretty much to a pulp.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what she said.
So,
Beat me pretty much to a pulp.
and
One
Dave, I love seeing you come out of your shell.
I know.
Yeah. So everybody in the chat, thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by.
Yep.
We're Roger will be on again tonight at 6:00 on Canadian Drone Hub. So be sure and stop in there. And Dave's going to work on some more of his material for that show. And David will probably only join us for about an hour, and maybe Mike will be there, and maybe Frank. So we'll see everybody again tonight. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see everybody again.
See you,
next-
chat. See you,
Bye, everyone in the
Claymano.
chat.
Marcel, everybody watching.
Y'all
See you
later.
guys.
Mike, I'll
Ron
get
Neal.